which is kind of crazy. But yeah, we're here now. I can't see the screen properly, but we'll see how this goes. How's everyone? I wonder what time it is in the United States. I know in the United Kingdom, it's around 8:30, but in the US, it's probably midnight at this point. How's everyone doing? Uh, Let me try to check. Woo! UFC Fight Night. F Slugfest already looking fresh. Yeah, clearly, my phone definitely won't be tired this card. Yeah, I won't be tired this card, man. It's early, Just woke up, I mean, the light is shining. Have the fight started though? Like, I'm curious about that. Usually, when there are like 12 fights on the card, like we are subjected to a lot of commentary. So I'm curious if they are doing that. Classic UFC. Um, Hyper, the guy with the Russian name said hi. What up, man? Definitely won't be tired. I read that comment. Yeah, I won't be tired this card. That's for sure. Um, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the first time I've ever done a live watch along this early. It feels different, but at least I know I'm going to have a good night's rest today. Oh my goodness. Normally at this time, I'm editing profusely. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. Yeah. So have the fight started, or are they still stalling? I'm honestly looking forward to the fight between Aljamain Sterling and Brian Ortega. And I don't know why Brian Ortega is not moving up. At some point, I genuinely thought that maybe the UFC might be the ones pushing him to actually take fights at featherweight. But it sounds like Brian Ortega had no plans to move up. He just basically got the opportunity against another legend apparently. Okay, so apparently he got the opportunity to fight someone at like that person basically kept on agreeing, then pulling out, then agreeing, then pulling out, then agreeing, then pulling out, until he felt like, well, featherweight was a little bit open. But it seems like he's struggling to make weight at featherweight. I don't know why he's forcing like being in that particular um, division because it's killing him. He looked like he was dying, and now the fight has to be at catchweight. I'm glad the fight is still happening though. Whew. Hopefully this card does not start off badly, because these two, Nergaze and Seti Baldiev, are pretty untested. Um, F. Chase Hooper, Mingyang Zhang, and Aljamain Sterling are my locks of the card. I mean, are you sure you're going to trust the Mingyang Zhang with such a bad takedown defense? If it wasn't for his takedown defense, I wouldn't be as worried. I feel like there's a possibility that Johnny Walker has been training with Walter Walker, and we probably might end up seeing an insanely different version of Johnny Walker, to be honest. Um, F. Chase Hooper, Ortega is compromised. Yeah, 100%. I think the weight cut was too brutal. I heard that he collapsed at some point, had to be taken to the emergency room, and the fact that they're fighting at catchweight makes it seem like those rumors were actually accurate. Zoran, Yuran Setibodia versus Daira Nukuze results. Thanks. The fight is just starting. If you're looking for a prediction, I generally went with Seti Baldiev because I think he's going to be better on the feet. He's a little bit more durable. Um, he has decent, actually good takedown defense. So the fight plays out on the feed, and if the fight plays out on the feed, I feel like the best shot at winning for Nergazay will probably be in the first round. Past the first round, I don't think he's going to get this one done. F. Chase Hooper, man, how did they let Ortega fight? It's kind of crazy to me, because there were so many serious situations that made me feel like, okay, this fight is gonna get cancelled. And I was honestly bummed because, to be honest, I think I'm more looking forward to the co-main event than the main event. But a part of me, even when they said catch weight, I was like, man, even if Aljamain Sterling wins, which I think he will, and which I think he would have still won, even if Brian Ortega was healthy, I genuinely do think that a lot of people are going to now say, oh, that wasn't a good win. Like, it kind of sucks for Sterling because I think this is going to get him into the top five. Um, I mean, I don't think he's ever going to be a champion again, but still, I think it sucks for him. Um, Zoran, thanks. Okay, cool, man. No problem. FJ Super, bet everything you have on Aljamain Sterling. The fight game is crazy, man. Like, Ortega might come in there and just to shock the living crap out of us. But it would be crazy considering that Sterling trains with Merab Dvalishvili, and Merab Dvalishvili actually credits him for his success. So it would be crazy for Sterling to lose this fight. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, it's MMA, so you never know, man. Anything can easily happen in this sport. You can never be too sure. Um, I'm worried for this opener fight. Just screams upset. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm also concerned. Obviously, these kind of fights are really difficult to call because, like I said in my analysis, it's kind of hard to call these kind of fights because there's not a lot of useful information on these guys except the little that you've seen of them inside the UFC. In 11 fights, his record stands at 10 victories, with one defeat, fighting out of Astana, Kazakhstan. Here is Dion Nurgalshan. I don't think Shoshot McGee is going to join us today. It's probably not time in the United States, and it was like, no way am I staying up for Johnny Walker and Mingyang Zhang. But we'll see. We'll see as time progresses if he's going to join the live now. I think we'll know how this fight is gonna go early. If Seti Bodiev somehow manages to, but he looks in better shape than Nergazai, and he looks massive. Like, Nergazai looks chunky. I'm not gonna lie to you. It looks very chunky. But let's see how it plays out. Okay, Nergazai looks slower. It looks like he looks slower. That kick looked very slow. So I'm just trying to see the hands and the defense, which I think. Okay. And so far, it's hard to even say who's going to look better. It just at this point, maybe Setibordiev is trying to, I don't know, get the feel of his speed and power and technique, I guess. I mean, it's missing. Oh no. But like I said, I feel like the power. Oh, let's go! Okay, I think my analysis was good. I was starting to doubt myself. I was like, but I expected Tibodiev to be better on the feet. Um, but I truly, I felt like both of them are pretty good defensively. Um, no, okay, let's go. I honestly didn't think grappling exchanges would ensue, but obviously, this is a result of this is a result of both of them. Or rather, this is a result of him being dropped. Nergaze being dropped. I'm just happy Seti Bodiev is winning this round because I feel like what? What? How does that even happen? like, can someone get submitted like that? Uh-huh. Wow. That's kind of weird. I wouldn't think a submission like that would be effective enough for anyone to tap out. But once again, I feel like even though the fight ended where I didn't anticipate it would go because I truly did feel like both of them are good defensively, right? As far as wrestling goes, but obviously it got here because of the knockdown by Seti Baldiev. And I did also question Nergaze's ability to get to a decision, and even though it wasn't a knockout, it was clearly a finish, which I honestly pointed out. I thought it would happen in the second round or third round, but it happened in the first. I guess I overestimated Nergaze's abilities. I gave him too much of an ability, or rather, too much credit. I expected him to lose, but to lose maybe in the second or third round. But I mean, a win is a win for me. Um, I'm very good at analyzing fights, or rather breaking down fights. Um, I've chased. Yura nearly got the Kimura. Yeah, I wasn't. I realized that now my stream is a little bit back, like behind yours. Yuran got a sub. I don't know what it was. Wow, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. I didn't expect that from him, but especially because I felt like he was looking a little bit slow. I expected Nergaze to have the power advantage early, but he was doing good up until he wasn't, and he was dropped badly. Um, and then got submitted, which is kind of sad. I expected him to at least go to the second round. But now that we got to finish, the UFC is going to punish us now. Here comes a lot of, what do you call them? Commentary. We're going to get a lot of commentary. Um, I'm looking forward to this card as well. I think it's gonna be good. Ankalaev versus Pereira and Davalishvili versus Sanhagen.
I'm here with the winner, Uran Satibaldiev. Uran, congratulations, brother. That must have felt so great fighting somebody your own size in the correct weight class and to get a finish like that. That must have felt great.
祝贺你呀！ 您现在的感觉一定是棒极了。现在您来到了正确的重量分级，实现了这样漂亮的终结。
Да, я сейчас чувствую себя очень хорошо. В прошлый раз на замену вышел на короткие сроки.
Man, these post-fight interviews are gonna be very tricky. Now they have to translate to. Is it that Russian? I don't know what his home language is, but they have to translate English to Russian. Let's just say it's Russian. We have to translate English to Russian, and then English to Chinese, and then after that transfer, but again translate Russian to English, then English to Chinese. It's gonna be a very long night, man. The translations are gonna be crazy.
Yes, I'm very happy. Last time was a fluke. I had to come out in short notice. It wasn't my weight class, so I didn't have time to properly prepare it. This time around, I felt very good. I was happy. Look, this is my coach, Shamil. He's from Dagestan. He was somebody who helped me out for 2 months. I trained with him. This is my main coach right over there, and also my American coach, Sharon Favor. So now I feel good about doing what I needed to do in the first place. That was my only loss, and now I avenged it.
是的，我非常的高兴。其实上一次的话，比赛结果不尽如人意，因为我当时得了流感，而且没有足够的时间来备战，所以我没有准备好。但这次不一样了，这次我有我的吉尔吉斯斯坦的教练，他帮我备战了2个月，我还有来自美国的教练，他也帮助我备战，他是我的主教练，所以在他们的帮助下，我才能完成这么漂亮的终结。而我上次的失败将是未来唯一的失败。
Ladies and gentlemen, Uran Satibaldiev!
Let's go.
Uran Satibaldiev notches just the 5th Ezekiel choke in UFC history.
No, it's an Ezekiel choke.
Twice the Volkov one back in 2023 among those as well. Zhao Long took a long road to the UFC, which included a
Zhao Long, and I'm a little bit worried also about this one. Why is this coach here? Like who's from City Kickboxing that's fighting in here? Is Zhao Long training at City Kickboxing? Does anyone know if Zhao Long is training at City Kickboxing? If that's the case, I'm a little bit worried. Not very, but a little bit.
Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. We come to you from Shanghai. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. The UFC's first trip to mainland China since 2019, when Zhang Weili took home the belt against Jessica Andrade. That was in Shenzhen. We're in Shanghai, where we continue at bantamweight.
I'm surprised that they're going to the next fight so quickly. I would have expected them to talk a little bit more, especially because this was a finish. But, I mean, it is what it is. So, I saw Coach Eugene Berman in Zhao Long's training room, or rather waiting room, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm curious, is Zhao Long training at City Kickboxing, or is it just that they are sharing a waiting room? So probably Eugene Berman is waiting for someone else. I don't know. That would honestly worry me a little bit, because he's definitely here for someone. That's for sure. Su Young Jiu-Jitsu Yu. I'm honestly worried about this fight, man. There are a lot of close fights on this particular card.
of the road to UFC, Michael. He was pretty dominant over AJ Cunningham. He calls it jiu-jitsu. It's it's his own brand of grappling, but man, he applied pressure and kept that fight where he wanted it to for all 15 minutes.
Yeah, so far between road to the octagon and road to UFC and 2 UFC fights, he's still undefeated, 4 wins in a row, a record of 15-3 overall. His debut against Cunningham, yeah, he looks really good. Beautiful wrestling, a really good pace, nice strike, good output as well. So he's a good, solid prospect. Should match up pretty well against Long Zhao or Zhao Long, because both of these guys, they're good strikers, they've got excellent movement, they're very fast and quick.
So I don't think my American streaming buddies are going to be here. I'm sure a lot of them are sleeping at this point.
Really dominant style of grappling. In fact, he has taken down every single one of
And I think Wamai is in the United States, if I'm not mistaken.
not just taking them out, but like
I know he's originally from the UK, but I think he probably moved there or something like that, or he's there for some reason.
And that's what you get when you watch Young Yu fight. He gets guys down and he controls them, and he absolutely.
We'll see. He's got 5 by submission, a trio of knockouts. We'll see what he does tonight, because Zhao Long is going to bring the pressure. And listen to the reaction.
Man, that pop for Zhao Long.
He's a big prospect, Zhao Long, and I was thinking if you have as many fights as you do years on the planet, you're doing something. This guy's 27 years old. He's got 27 wins as he enters his 37th pro fight tonight, his 3rd in the UFC. Laura, he thought he came up short in the road to UFC. He wasn't aggressive.
Man, that kind of pop makes me worry if it goes to a decision. I'm concerned to see if they're going to actually rob you, or if it's going to actually be a good decision or not. But irrespective, I'm just hoping that you find a way to finish it. Although I highly doubt that it's going to end within or rather it's going to end via finish. I think it's going to go to a decision. I think Yu is, what do you call him? Long is going to be better on the feet, Yu probably on the ground. But both of them are pretty decent defensively. But Yu on the feet, Su Morgan Long on the ground. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this one plays out.
Welcome back. You're looking at Zhao Long, who got in the UFC win column the last time we saw him. It was Macau in November. He knocked out Quang Lee in the 3rd round, by far his biggest and best win of his lengthy career for just a 27-year-old. He enters his 37th pro fight tonight. He's got 27 wins, and he got a big reaction from this Chinese crowd. He's the first fighter from China to make the walk tonight. On the other side is Su Young Yu out of South Korea. But Zhao Long is a sky-high prospect who made his way to the UFC from the road to UFC.
Ooh, yeah. So this might just stop, man.
So Zhao Long has emerged in the octagon. Su Young Yu looking calm, composed, and ready for him. He rides a 5-fight unbeaten streak into this test at 135 pounds. That includes 2 one-sided UFC victories. Here is your tale of the tape for Zhao Long and Su Young Yu. Zhao is 2 years younger than the 29-year-old out of South Korea. 2 inches taller is the fighter from China. Sizable 5-inch edge in reach. Here once again, Joe Martinez.
Well, fighters, we are set to go on the next fight tonight. 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 5 feet 6 inches tall. Weighing in officially 135 and 1/2 pounds. His professional record, 15 victories, 3 defeats, with 2 no contests. He is the road to UFC Bantamweight tournament winner from Gonpo, South Korea. Here is Su Young Jiu-Jitsu Yu. And across the octagon, his opponent in the red corner. A striker sitting 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighed in
Man, Zhao Long is a star here, man. Oh, maybe a star is a strong word, but like whenever they actually show him on screen or whenever he was walking out, the pop that he gets is really, really, really loud. And this is the second fight on the card, which makes me worry about him winning because I went with you. But I think this is one of the closest fights on the card. So either way, okay, that was a sucky move, making it seem like they're going to touch gloves and then trying to get a knee. Come on, you. Okay. You seems a lot faster, but maybe it's too early. But you seems faster. I generally did feel like Long would be throwing a lot more, which I think is kind of happened, even though he's fainting too much. I think he's exerting too much energy with all the movements. Okay, maybe not exerting too much energy, but I feel like the movements are pointless because it's not like you is biting on these feints or whatever it is that he's doing. He's just tiring himself out. Let's go. Okay, almost got it. That was a nice sweep, man.
Season 9 of Dana White's Contender Series launched 2
Yeah, I
weeks
think
ago.
Long is too worried about the grappling exchanges.
Back for its annual 10-week run, featuring some of the best rising talent from around the globe, vying for UFC contracts. The Contender
I think
Series
he's
live and
too
exclusive
worried
on
about the
ESPN
grappling
Plus
exchanges.
at 8 p.m. Eastern.
So Yu's making a mistake here. He's allowing Zhao to have that dominant head position. So essentially here, Zhao is in control.
What is Michael Bisping talking about? Like, no one is winning this exchange, man. Like, Bisping likes to say dumb things sometimes. So.
Did it all. That really limited what Zhao could do. Sorry, what you could do.
This one is kind of hard to call because it's been pretty much 50-50. Maybe the leg kick from you was significant, but then again, it's China, so I mean, if it's dead even, then probably Long is going to get it purely from the fanfare.
We always know when someone's trying to take you down, and of course, Zhao knows that's the game plan. Kind of causes you to freeze a little bit, not have the highest output with the strikes. That's kind of what we're seeing now.
Oh, that was a nice jab.
Every time he lands or does anything, even if it doesn't connect, this crowd goes crazy.
That's a weapon that Shao could continue to use, the jab, show some knees, show some uppercuts. The strikes that are not necessarily going to
Good right.
the strikes that won't open up the hips,
Man,
but will
the
allow
crowd's
you to
reaction is
gain
making it
space.
seem like Long is winning. And this round is very close. It's hard to even say who's winning it.
Yeah, every time they're doing it, they're kind of clashing heads. Not on purpose.
He was controlling the range. Another blitz by Zhao.
Come on, you do something significant and take this round. It's up for grabs, and I can guarantee. Yes! Damn it. I wish it would have dropped him, man.
Multiple occasions. With a good stiff jab as well.
I mean, come on. The crowd is just, at this point, reacting to anything. Man, I think you won this round, but I could see it. FJ Super. Yeah, I think you won this round, but I mean, I could see them robbing him. I could see them robbing him and too long because of the fanfare. At this point, I generally do think you won the round, but man, bad reaction from the crowd scares me because it just feels like these judges don't have a backbone. They'll just go with whoever's popular, just to I don't know. They're in China, probably they want the Chinese guy to win. Who knows? I'm honestly worried, especially when the fight is this close. I'm like it genuinely worries me. But yeah, I agree with you, FJ Super. I think Su Yang Yu won the first round.
You go punch him or high kick him. We keep it simple. We keep it single. But push to the face.
Long is very active without technique for some reason. Generally did feel like he might have a bit of technique, but uh, in this particular fight, and surprisingly, even on the feet, I felt like um, you has you has the technique, just that he doesn't have the volume, which is basically what I said. Long is very active, but he's not doing anything important.
Yeah, they specifically asked for an up in the pace, but that's a nice entry there for you.
Yeah, he's kind of shooting from too far out though every single time. He doesn't reach out to kind of block him. He doesn't even need to really sprawl. He's just using the arms to defend.
But you has pretty good defense, man. He's been able to. Oh, let's go. Almost.
Or find a way to pressure Shao back.
I think Long is too worried about. Oh, he was caught in the air. Like you punched him while he was in the air. Like that was crazy to watch. Hopefully we get a replay of that.
solid connection there from Yu.
Body kick, but he ate a left hand.
He's got some real power. Every time he connects,
Man, you starting to pick up. And I hope they don't rob this guy, man. Because this fight, even though you looks like he's winning a little bit, I feel like it's objectively close. Like when you look at it without any other information, it's close. And when you combine the fact that these judges are basically backboneless people who go with the crowd, they probably might be thinking, oh, the crowd is reacting too long, that must mean he's winning. I can't help but feel like this fight is close enough to get long the robbery, unless somehow you drops it. Let's go.
Trying for the uppercut there. Yu's not really chasing takedowns, but he wants.
Man, this fight is playing out how I actually anticipated. I was like, both of them are pretty good where the other one. Both of them are good defensively where the other one is good. But it seems like it's benefiting you a lot more because you is defensively better on the feet.
Clinch spot.
And even though Long is defensively better on the ground, it doesn't seem like you needs to go to the ground to win. And I hate this crowd for this kind of reaction, man. Like, you can't react at everything, dog. Like, you can't even react at everything. Like, let's go. You know, you got landed the bigger shots in that exchange, but their reaction, you would assume Or do you think you missed something that Long landed? Man, let's go. And they don't react to actual things that they need to react to. Damn this crowd. It seems like they came into this with the intention to rig this fight with their reactions. Sue is landing big shots and they're not even reacting. Maybe not big, but the most significant ones at the very least. FJ Super, this Chinese crowd is really rooting for their guy. Yeah, man. And it feels like they're trying to influence the decision.
Biggest connection from Xiaolong so far. They're trading power shots, but elusiveness from both sides.
Long is starting to get tired, man.
He hasn't got the best of chops to finish it from here. There is foot sweeps, there are some hip throws, but of course he's going to push him up against the fence and try and get a hold of the legs. Yal's defended this position many times. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's done his homework. Does a really good job of using that head position as well.
Man, even when he dodges, it's it's so frustrating because like even when he misses, like they react like he landed. Hopefully the judges can see that. I mean, this is used round, man, but the crowd's reaction is probably going to steal this round for long. Ah, man.
We'll head to a third round after this.
I don't know, man. I feel like Long is what do you call him? You should be up 2 rounds, but at this point, it could be 1-1. Not because Long won, but because the crowd was reacting to things that were not happening, and you don't know where the judges are looking at the fight from, or rather, okay, but I would assume they have monitors, maybe. I don't think they watch the fight like directly. So hopefully they can see that a lot of these reactions are coming from nothing. But the judges, like I said, it feels like they make their decisions based off of the crowd reaction. But I generally do feel like you is up 2 rounds. It's a close fight though. I'm not gonna sit there and act like you is outclassing him.
Check out ESPN's MMA show, Good Guy, Bad Guy with Daniel Cormier and Chael Sonnen. You can watch it on YouTube, ESPN2, E+, and listen wherever you get your podcast. You see Chael every Monday and Thursday. Don't miss it.
So that was fun. At the end of the round, Zhao Long runs over to Li Jingliang, probably to get some advice from his commentator for the Chinese broadcast.
His quarter literally had to pull him off the fence.
Pulled him off the fence, picked him up, carried him over.
Carried him to the
Man,
corner.
big swings.
I tell you what, they might need to carry him off the canvas at this rate because they're throwing down
They
now.
both are.
Man, you is pissing him up.
Left hook.
Every time, Long likes to throw two overhands.
That's
What?
been a constant thing for Xiaolong. He holds onto the shorts of you when they clinch.
Calm now. Do not grab the shorts. No, you're grabbing his shorts, okay? Do not extend your fingers out either. Close your fists.
Nice work.
That Jim Perry
I like this referee.
control the situation.
You should have told him, if you do it one more time, you're going to lose a point.
Man, Long is throwing the same thing over and over, and he's getting countered bad. I don't know why the crowd. I hope you knocks this guy out so that this reaction can just die out, man. It annoys me because it looks like they are honestly trying to influence the outcome by reacting to things that are not even there.
Now grabbing the shorts again. It's
Oh, no, is he?
Bottom left of your screen, we want to show you what happened in between rounds. That's the corner. Zhao Long picked him up, carried him over to the corner.
He's conserving energy between rounds.
His head coach is animated too. He was telling him to throw a kick, and then he would actually kick. In and out. Yeah. Quite educational. Still locked up as they inch toward the center of the octagon. Just over 3 minutes to go.
From there, every time Zhao Long is defending and he gets that head position, I'd like to see him try and turn that into a tie clinch.
Yes.
From there, he's in a great position, telling the right arm, get the tie clinch, work your knees. He's really missing an opportunity here.
I hope the judges don't rob this guy, man. Definitely, Su Yang Yu won this fight. It was a close fight, but Yu won this fight, man.
Solid jab.
Way through the final round.
I think it's 3-0.
China to compete tonight.
I think it's 3-0 for.
Oh, swinging big still. As you look at the live odds,
I don't like the fact that Yu is allowing these things to land because it feels like he's giving Long a shot at winning this particular fight.
Down a little bit. Had a third round.
Like these elbows on the inside.
he has turned up the pace as the fight has gone on.
Oh no, like it seems like Yu is getting tired. But he definitely got the first 2 rounds. This one, I think Yu was winning it. But if this continues, I think Long might steal this round.
He's really started to fade. Looks a bit tired down. Couple of elbows from Zhao Long.
Come on, Yu. Come on, man.
Long is making it.
Hey, he's trying. He's been swinging like this the entire fight.
There you go.
Elbows. 1-2 from you. Zhao Long fires back. I mean, A for effort from both men. They need to work on this position, both guys. Both guys are going to go away and figure out what they're doing here.
Come on.
Edge there as Zhao thought about throwing the kick. Keep rubbing heads. Not exactly a clash or knocking heads, but they come close. Here's another short elbow from Zhao Long and another. Oh, man, he was firing from both of these guys.
Yeah, listen to the crowd.
Oh, here we go. Exclusively elbow. For Zhao Long down the stretch.
One after the other.
Su Young-Yu there to answer. Can he end it in the final seconds?
I've never seen anybody
I
go
mean, he's
this
one
way.
of those 35 elbows.
What?
The crowd roars in support for the first of 7 fighters representing China tonight.
Why did you allow himself to get into that, man? I think you won, but I mean, he gave them the opportunity to actually rob him because he had that first. I think it's either 30-27 or at the very least the 29-28 for you. I think I generally could make the argument for the third round for Long. I mean, for both guys, but I mean, I'm not going to debate it. I do think you won the first and second round, but with this kind of a reaction from the crowd, it's kind of hard to actually have any sort of confidence that the judges will do the right thing.
Who hasn't lost in 17 straight, with a title shot looming with a signature performance. Do not miss this one 2 weeks from tonight, live from France. Main card, 3 p.m. Eastern on ESPN+. All right, 3 epic rounds between Su Young-Yu and China's Zhao Long. Here's Joe Martinez with the scorecards.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges scored 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, Suyang.
Yes! Let's go! Let's go!
The crowd is shocked that Suyang Yu emerges victorious. Xiaolong can't believe it. Xiaolong got better as the fight went on, but yes, Suyang Yu banked enough in the judges' minds through the early going.
Let's go!
Tremendous finish. Very aggressive. A great third round. However, I had Suyang winning the first 2.
6-fight unbeaten streak now for Suyang Yu. The action doesn't stop after tonight's UFC Fight Night. Stay locked in on UFC Fight Pass for Tough Enough 147, featuring the pro MMA debut of Sal Everett, current UFC employee and son of former heavyweight boxing title challenger Greg Everett. How about that? He faces Chris Kingery. Don't miss it, live at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, only on UFC Fight Pass. As we continue inside Shanghai Indoor Stadium, the UFC Fight Night prelims are presented by Bud Light. All right, the only bout of the prelims, going down at 145 pounds, is next. After securing his first UFC win last year, Weston Wilson became the most popular man in
Okay,
South Carolina.
I think Giza will probably win this one. Okay, my fears, those 2 first fights were very, very worrying for me. So yeah, this one I feel a little bit more confident about.
Only to fall short of a contract via split decision. But a year later, the 28-year-old struck gold when he submitted Kai Wen, rode the UFC Season 2, putting him in the octagon where he'll make his
But it was a robbery. Dark Souls, I love you, man. He was so confident. Nah, Dark Souls, I don't think that was a robbery, my guy. That, like, in all honesty, I don't think it was a robbery. I think, but what do you call him? You won the first 2 rounds. The second round, you was winning, and then at the end, I felt like Long stole it. I like you cannot give the first 2 rounds too long, to be honest. I don't think it was a robbery.
Weston Wilson is a soft-spoken
I honestly
guy, but
disagree
he
with
has
that.
quite a story. He's got a day job in software. He was in Nashville when Stephen Wonderboy Thompson competed.
Dark Soul, it feels like so many people are not online because it's played so early.
The martial arts is a father of 3.
But it's cool, man. It now makes sense why the UFC like to make their fights later in the day because it accommodates the bulk majority of their audience. Dark Soul, in India it's 1:30 p.m. Wow, that's crazy. In South Africa it's 6 minutes to 10 in the morning. 6 minutes to so basically 10 a.m. in the morning. That's crazy. So I guess the bulk majority of the audience is in America because you can feel the difference even in the stream. Like I can see that a lot of people are who are normally on the stream out here.
Keep an eye out on that. But on the field, he has been shown at times he can get clipped. To be fair, as you mentioned, I mean, come on, it was Johnson.
But I do think Giza should actually win this one pretty easily. I would honestly be mad if he doesn't. I think this is a layup for him, to be honest. No disrespect to Weston Wilson, but I mean, he's not that great.
Fighter from China competing in the octagon tonight is Yi Jia. He's the biggest betting favorite on the card. He's nearly minus 1,000 on the money line. Big things expected for him 2 times on road to UFC, Laura, back in 2023. Eventually gets it done over Kai Wen to take that tournament He's looking for some momentum, and we'll see if he can stay a little bit more active. He only fought one time in the UFC in 2024, and this is his first appearance about
That's
a year
all.
later here.
Odds are heavy on Isa. Yeah, man. I think even ability wise, I do feel like Isa should definitely win this one. I don't like the fact. The only concern I have about Isa is his limited experience in the UFC. But apart from that, I do feel like he is the more skilled fighter in this particular fight. That's the only concern I have. The experience, which favors Weston Wilson. But I mean, Isa should definitely dominate this fight wherever it goes. Even if there's no finish, I would expect him to actually win very clearly.
Many times you see it on there. 13 submissions. I think these guys are pretty equal when it comes to submissions, but just the frame of Weston Wilson, I really think gives him an advantage. I don't see why he's such a big favourite, because last time out against Santos, what was the problem? He kept getting kicked in the face. If you saw that fight, it was a perfect front kick to the face. He took a few of those, he got dropped, showed a lot of heart. Weston Wilson 6'2", and he's got a karate style. Don't tell me he didn't see that and isn't planning on doing the same.
That's all. I hope so. I hope so. The same. So, why did you put something on Isa?
In the featherweight division, let's get you
That's all. Do you know Temba Bavuma?
28 years old.
No, I don't think so. Is he?
South Carolina.
Is he a fighter? Which promotion is he fighting in?
6'1" for the featherweight division. He has a 2-inch edge in reach, but he's a plus 700 underdog. Once again, he's headed inside the octagon to Joe Martinez.
Well, fight fans, we are set to go on the next fight tonight. 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. His background, karate and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. At 6 feet 1 inch tall, he made it weighed in at the featherweight limit, 146 pounds. In 26 professional fights, his record, 17 victories. With 9 defeats, fighting out of Simpsonville, South Carolina.
Dark Souls. He's an opening batsman for South Africa. Oh, you like, so he plays cricket. I don't watch cricket, man. It's similar to soccer and rugby. And South Africa is a two-time champion in rugby, if I'm not mistaken. So even in a sport that we dominate in, which is rugby, I don't necessarily watch it. And South Africa is like a two-time world champion, if I'm not mistaken, back to back in rugby. If you asked me about any of the players in South Africa, in the South African rugby team, I wouldn't even know.
Weston Wilson wasn't
So I don't watch cricket at all.
against anybody. He actually wanted to fight in Shanghai. He had Isha on the short list of
I actually haven't seen it play in a very long time. A part of me thought maybe it's no longer like an active sport or something like that. For some reason, I normally hear about soccer. I normally hear about. Oh snap! Is it about to end so quickly? Man, I thought the reach would give Weston Wilson an advantage. Wow, man! Wow! Wow, Isa is a problem, dude. Wow! Wow! Mint, welcome to the stream, man. Shoshat McGee, welcome, my guy. I thought you wouldn't be able to join the stream. What's good? What's good? Dark Soul. Okay, I responded to this. Shoshat McGee, long was robbed. Nah, man. Nah, Shoshat, don't be like that, my guy. Nah. I think and you can go back and watch this stream. From the first round, I felt like the first round was very close. I felt like you won that. Second round, similar thing. I felt like you won. Third round, you was winning, and then Long took over. So I would give, and in no way am I saying that it was like a clear, very, very, very decisive decision for you. I'm just saying, I think he was doing a little bit better. Long was missing. He was fainting too much without doing too much significant damage. I just felt like you actually won. And this is not me just saying, like, you can go back and watch my reaction to every single round. I did feel like it was very close, especially the first round. It could have gone either way, but I feel like you did a little bit better. Second round, similar thing. Third round, you got tired and just got lost the round. But I honestly disagree. FJ Super, Weston is a victim. He is, man. I thought his height and reach would mean something. It didn't. Damn, yeah, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. I didn't actually think it would end that quickly. Mint, he already did. Man, that's an incredible way to put it. Or rather, that's an odd way. That's so damn. That was brutal, man. And it wasn't like he dropped him multiple times. Yiza is pretty good at getting in and outside the pocket because he was fighting a taller guy, and it didn't seem like it mattered to him. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Um, Shot McGee, justice for long. Weston. No justice is required for long. You won that fight, man. Shot McGee, I got round one KO plus 220. Wow, for Yiza. Are you referring to Yiza, my guy, or are you talking about Seti Baldiev? By the way, who did you go with? Seti Baldiev or Nergaze? Shot McGee, long one, round two and three. Nah, man. Round three, I agree. He didn't win round two. I disagree with that. Dark Soul, I picked Kevin over Sumaderji. Yeah, I also picked Kevin Bohas. So I think he should win, but I think Kevin Bohas, I think Maheshate as well as Sumaderji um, might give us a bit of problems. There are so many close fights on this card. Um, I'm just happy I'm doing well early because even as we move up the card, Maheshate and Sumaderji are going to be a headache for me. I can just tell. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they don't even make it close. Kevin Bohas wins and the other guy who I picked, I can't remember his name. Shot McGee, round one, you. Round two long, round three long. Nah, fam. Round two was close, but I think it went to you. I think it went to you. I think hopefully it's not the crowd's reaction, but because I feel like the crowd was reacting a little bit too much to nothing, in my opinion. I don't think Long did anything significant in the second round to warrant him winning the round. Um, Makai Calloway, I'm your best. I'm your best predictor fan. Um, I appreciate that, but like I never see you on the live streams, the comments, the people that I see. Otherwise, Shosha, the dude is busy arguing with me right now, and Privith Wamai. Sometimes it seems like he's busy with other things. Dark Soul, the other FJ Super who used to be who's Joe, Privith. I don't know where Privith is. He should be here actually because the time zone allows, but probably maybe he's busy somewhere. Plus, it's during the day. So, but yeah, shout out to you, man. Hope to see you more on the stream. Shot Maggie, close fight for round one and two, but three was cleared. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue the third round. I'm not gonna argue the third round, even though I feel like you was winning that round and then got tired and just let slip away. but I'm not going to argue the third round. Shoshat McGee, only one person was about to get finish that fight. It wasn't long. Long rocked him in. Long rocked him one round, or in round two. Long was cheating, so I guess I understand. Okay, but still, you make a fair point, but specifically to the third round, I still do feel like the second round was used round, man. I feel like for me at the very least, maybe I need to watch it again. It just feels like Long was fainting too much, was throwing things that were glancing or not landing clean. That's why Yu's face was perfectly fine up until obviously the later half of the third round. But going into the third round, Yu looked perfectly fine, like he wasn't even in a fight. So I don't agree with the significance of anything that he was landing. I just feel like Long was just active without landing anything particularly significant, in my opinion at least. Um, FJ Super, am I tripping or did Long have Suyanyu off balance in round two? Nah, man, I don't think so. I don't. I was watching it. I keep on emphasizing the point that the crowd was reacting too much, and that's one of the things that were worrying me. I felt like they were reacting too much to nothing. So maybe that's what probably. Hopefully, that's not what you saw, but to me, it feels like a lot of people were reacting to things that were not necessarily there. At least from my perspective, I don't think Long did anything significant. I think maybe you in getting out of danger looked like he was maybe hurt or whatever the case is, but there was never a point whereby I was like, oh, that was a good shot. There's only one jab that I remember, and I was like, okay, you needs to avoid eating any of those. Uh, Shot McGee, yes he did. Thank you. The both of you are wrong, guys. Um, FJ Super Privith lives in India, so he should be here. They have similar time zones to China. Yeah, I'm actually surprised, but I assume maybe there's something that he does during the day. So, cause he normally joins the stream. The person that I actually didn't think would join the stream is Shot McGee. To be honest, I didn't actually think he would be here. But Privith, I mean, it's convenient for him, also for me, obviously. But yeah, we have similar time zones. FJ Super, verdict MMA ab scored 2-1 Long, but it was very split. But yeah, okay, if we are going to use outside input, the odds were in favor of you going into the third round. So what does that mean then? Because if your analysis is correct, then the odds should have shifted to Long. They were in favor of you at the end of the second round. So maybe I don't know. Maybe it was that close, but I just felt like Long was throwing a lot but not landing a lot. And even those that were landing were glancing blows. Just that Yu's movement made it seem like he was getting out of a bad situation, but it wasn't. It was just his movement. He moved it the same way, even in the maybe it's how he moves when he's tired. But I didn't see anything that made me feel like okay that was bad at the very least from my perspective. And the nice thing is like I'm not like you can watch my reaction to that particular fight. Maybe I'd need to watch that fight again, but I think I was paying attention, especially because a lot of you guys were not on the stream, so it made me concentrate on the fight. I don't think I missed anything, so I don't necessarily agree with the fact that what do you call him? Long won the second round. It was close. That's something I will admit to. It was very close, but I felt like Long was very active without inflicting any sort of damage. Positionally, he didn't have octagon control. Like I don't see anything that could make me feel like Long won that fight. Or rather, the second round. Let's not speak about the fight because it seems like round one is we all agree that took that one. Third round, we agree that Long took that one. The disagreement is on the second round. F Chase Hooper, F Chase Hooper. They tally everyone's scorecards who use the app. I mean, that's that's cool, but like I said, the odds were in favor of you, right? I get that argument, but my argument is okay. There was another external resource, or rather, there was an external um, platform, or rather, platforms that had you winning that particular fight. Dark Soul, it's private. Who's private? Private, it can't be you. Is it you? Dark Soul, is it you, man? Like, you're lying, Privet. It's not. Dark Soul, you're not Privet. But I've seen Dark Soul and Privet at the same time on the stream. That's not true, man. FJ Hooper, wait, does everyone remember the Johnny Walker pedo allegation? Not necessarily. What happened? I don't know about them. You guys like to turn this stream into some of the wildest things ever. Shot McGee. I thought Long won the last 2 minutes of the second and the whole third round. Okay, but but it comes down to significance, right? So, because in all honesty, I'm not arguing that Long didn't win the third round, but I could make the same argument as well. That I feel like Su Yang Yu won the first 3 minutes of the third round, and then Long started to take over after the first 2 minutes. So does that mean because Long, what do you call it? Because Long dominated, or rather was performing a lot better and was even making Long bleed, that it means you won that particular round purely because he was a little bit more active earlier in the round and for the most of the round. I think the difference between the second and third round is that in the third round, Long did more damage than you in the later part of the round. Whereas in the second round, I don't feel like Long did that much in order to outweigh the activity and the strikes that what do you call him you landed within the first early part of the round. So I think there's a main difference between the second and third round. The third round, Long was close to finishing. Second round, there was nothing significant that happened, especially on Long side. Um, F Chase Hooper, not the whole third round. I agree. Shoshat McGee long wobbled you in the second and rocked him in the third. I don't remember him being wobbled in the second. I don't want to lie. F Chase Hooper, Su Yang Yu got tired in the third. Yeah, I agree. Shoshat McGee, if Long didn't do anything, what did you do? Yeah, that question is kind of tricky because that surname sounds like you're asking me what did I do. I mean, like I said, I feel like the fight was close. I'm not saying it wasn't close. The argument from my end is that you was landing a little bit more. Nothing too big, nothing too massive, but the activity and the strikes that were landed, I'm sure even the significant strikes for second round would probably be on you side because I think he was landing a little bit more. I'm not saying he rocked him or anything like that. I'm just saying he was a little bit more active. And to your argument, you said that you won the later part of the second round. So by that logic, it means 3 minutes went to you. So we can't then give long 2 minutes, especially when he didn't do anything significant, which is a contrast of the third round, which you also was doing really. I mean, Long did exceptionally well in the last 2 minutes of the third round. But the difference between the third and the second is that in the third, you was actually inflicting damage. So even though Long was inflicting damage, so even though you won the first 3 minutes of the third round, it doesn't really matter because Long was more active and Inflict was landing the more significant shots within the 2 minutes that he had. So the difference for me is that number one, you in the second round was a little bit more active, landing a little bit more than Long, and slightly more significantly than you did, in my opinion. And then even with Long being a little bit more successful in the later part of the second round, he didn't do anything that was better than what you did, and you did what Long did for a longer period of time. That's how I looked at it. That's why I gave it to you in the second round, at least. The main difference between the second and third is that in the second, in the third round, Long was landing more significantly than you, whereas in the second round, I don't know if I'm making sense, because I keep on thinking I'm saying the second round over and over again. But yeah, point is in the second round, you was more active for longer, and then when Long had the opportunity, didn't do anything significant. Whereas in the third round, he did a little bit more. He was a little bit more successful with the significant strikes. Um, Joshua McGee. The odds are based off of profit, not who's winning. Who's winning? The house must win. Come on, man. But sometimes Joshua McGee, you and FJ Super like to actually refer to the odds sometimes, especially when we disagree on the outcome of the rounds. FJ Super, I'm surprised it wasn't a split decision. Yeah, me too, to be honest. I wouldn't have been mad at that. Dark Souls. No, his name is Privith. Oh, Prithvi. Oh, not Prithvi. Prithvi. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce it. His name is for one something. Prithvi. I don't know if I'm going to be able to correct that, so I'll try to remember that his name is Prithvi, not Privith. FJ Super. Prithvi. FJ Super. Just correcting myself. Prithvi. Dark Souls, I'm missing your prison t-shirt. what, what prison t-shirt, man? FJ Super. I was gonna go for a shower in this card, but I don't think there's any women's MMA in this card for shit or smoke or snack break. That's crazy. Wow, is it the Michelle Pereira fight already? That's crazy. F Chase Hooper. Carl Dawkins looks like a Temu Ardia. You know what? I didn't see it up until you mentioned it. Even the build, just that it just feels like Dawkins is a little bit more scrawnier than RDR, but even the shoulders. Uh, you're actually right, man. I don't know about the turning version. I'm not gonna comment on that, but Doug Soul, the things that this guy says is crazy. I'm sure Sean McGee. Carl looks like he has. Wow. Wow. Why Scurvy? Wow. Hopefully Michelle Pereira can actually, I don't know, get away. And at one point, this guy was looked at as a prospect, and now, I mean, it's kind of looking sad for him. I mean, he didn't lose to bad competition. Fluffy Hernandez and Abbas Magomedov are not too bad of opponents to lose to. Um, FJ's Hooper. Carl has the Elon Musk build if he was OB.
First time inside the octagon tonight, my daughter will also serve as the referee. Later on, Walker challenges
Oh man. I say, I mean, I don't think Elon Musk is obese though. I mean, I think he's chubby, I guess. Why is my internet doing this? Not now, internet.
Pereira, for all the wildness, got to remember,
Whoa.
extremely powerful.
Man, when Pereira lands,
Power,
he
super
lands.
explosive. And that's kind of one thing that Kyle
Um,
does lack.
FJ Super, there's no way he won that shit.
He always shows up in
what,
excellent cardio condition.
what do you mean?
But not the most explosive or
There's no way who won what, man? Did you?
very good.
Oh!
Right hand clipped up Pereira's down.
What a shot.
Confidence in his hands.
Huge elbow. Wow, Dawkins. What a return to the UFC. Billy's Kyle Dawkins.
Like I said, it was working. Yes, right.
Yes.
Since we last saw. Just when I said he had no power. That was a little right on the chin. Sits it down. Unbelievable.
Like, watch this, Michael Bisping.
Welcome back to the UFC. That was stunning. And what a moment.
I don't know, I'm shocked. But I called it though.
That has got to feel so
I spoke about it on my breakdowns. I think I'd have to go back and check, but I was very critical of. I can't remember what I specifically said, but I think was it Dockers that I said I think a lot of people are underestimating.
right on the button.
I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch my breakdown. I can't remember specifically what I said.
This is over.
Let me actually try and see my breakdown for this particular fight.
I mean, just think he
Wow.
exactly when Michel Pereira was going to come in, and he took the
Man, Pereira has fallen off bad. I remember a time when I picked Fluffy Hernandez to beat Pereira, and people were calling me insane. And now look, this is so sad, man. And it feels like Pereira was knocked out, woken up, and then knocked out again, and then woken up.
First round knockout.
That was bad, man. I just want to check my breakdown and see if I actually did call this, because I remember speaking about Kyle Dawkins and how I felt like people were underestimating him. Wow. Dark Souls, any chance of Walker first round KO by flying? I don't know, but like I said, I think Walker might come in there and just turn into Habib. You know? Wrestle the living crap out of Mingyang Zhang. That's one thing that worries me. Plus, Walker has a reach advantage, a massive reach advantage, which is gonna be very crazy. FJ Super, this was a 1 in a million fluky shit. Okay. Nah, I mean, that's why I'm trying to first, because I think I broke down a lot of fights that felt like were close. This is one of them, if I'm not mistaken. Um, FJ Super. Dorcas is a grappler. No way Michel Pereira got KO'd by a grappler. When you said it, I was like, I was in disbelief. That's why I asked you, are you talking about another fight? It can't be this one. It can't be this one. Wow. Dark Soul. All my parlay. I'm sorry, my guy. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, but Pereira was damn. Horror podcast. Horror stories. Said hi. What up, man? I'm seeing a lot of you on the streams. Shout out to you. F Chase Hooper. Yes. The same casual convinced me to pick Michelle, when previously I was going fluffy, just like the Kaya Sakura pick last week. I ain't listening to no.
No.
Yeah, that's why I try to stay away from these guys, man. They'll make you they'll make you make decisions that you wouldn't normally do. Even other there are specific predict channels that I feel like are biased, so I don't watch a lot of people's predictions because for me I prefer unbiased analysis, and that's what I try to do. Even when I'm picking one guy, I criticize my pick as well. I'm not just going to be like, nah, man, this guy's going to win because I picked him. That's not how it works. Unless if I truly believe, like, if I don't see any path to victory, I'll say it. I don't see any path to victory for that guy. I generally think I specifically called the potential. Actually, oh damn, what's that thing? I'm just looking for upsets predictions. I'm looking for upsets predictions. Can someone just go to upsets predictions and just tell me what I said about the Dockers and Pereira? I'm curious to see what I said as far as upsets predictions because I think listening to the breakdown right now would be crazy. It's going to take up a lot of my time. So let me just check the upsets predictions. But I really do feel like man. But at least this is the first fight I'm getting wrong on this card. So it sucks that it's Pereira. I would have liked for it to at the very least be Suma Durji or Maheshate. At least those are the ones I was expecting. Like I was like, okay, there's a possibility. Or even Walker. I'd be like, okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not happy, but I mean, I felt it coming. This one, even though I was criticizing Pereira, I was like, no way, man. Like even what I just said before the knockout, I was like, he didn't lose to Scrubs. I mean, losing to Fluffy Hernandez and losing to Abbas Magomedov, it's not too bad. But I mean, Dockers, man. And look at Pereira's build, man. Wow. It's a sad day. It's a sad it's a sad day in the sport. Let me do this. Uh, let me try to search. This laptop is so slow. Come on, laptop. Okay. In the meantime, let me respond to your comments. Um, Shot McGee, Fluffy did break him. I saw holes in Pereira's game. Maybe Fluffy broke him, but I don't feel like Fluffy deserves that much credit. I think Pereira was just too overrated from the beginning. I just think he was this overrated, right? Even though I've been really good at picking Michel Pereira fights as well, just that for some reason, because of the new strategy, I went with him on this round. I picked Abbas Magomedov to beat him. I picked Fluffy Hernandez to beat him, and I think I was actually picking him consistently before he started to lose. I think I made a blunder in this particular fight. But yeah, we live and learn, man. We live and learn. Let me just check my upsets predictions once upon a slugfest. A slugfest. It's kind of wild to be searching my own channel. Um, Privith, yo, what up, man? I don't even know how to pronounce your name properly, my guy. They told me it's not Privith, it's Prithvi. Yes, they said it's Prithvi. So my bad, man. I apologize, man. Um, Let me actually check. I just want to check. I'll just respond. Man, my channel looks beautiful on a laptop. Wow. It's been a while since I've checked my channel on a laptop. But let me actually check. I just want to check what I said about Carl Dawkins. um, please bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to check. Okay, high possibility, low possibility. Yes, yes, I was right. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, I almost dropped my laptop. I said high possibility. What? Where is it? See? See? I hope you can see it. High possibility of an upset. I called it. I was doubting myself. I was like, ooh, am I taking credit for something I didn't say? High possibility of an upset. Dockers. Who's the I almost said something. I'm sacrilegious. But I mean, I feel pretty good about predictive fights now. I feel like I'm really good at this. I called it. I called it. Let me finish this video before it offends the channel. Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. I'm super proud of myself for calling that one. That one is very, 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 very. I feel vindicated because a lot of people are going to see this as like this is shocking. Who said there was a high possibility for it happening? This guy. This guy. So yeah, I'm really good at this. I'm really good at this. And there was a time where I thought but yeah, even when sometimes I get picks wrong, as far as breakdowns, I'm really incredible. Privith, my guy, I think can I just call you Privith? My mind is stuck with Privith. Prithvi. Okay, Prithvi. Okay, let's go. Prithvi, I just hit my first leg. You went with Dockers. Are you? Did you go with Dockers for real? F Chase Hooper. Abbas isn't good for beating Michelle. No, but I mean, Abbas is not too terrible. I mean, based on and I felt like Sean Strickland would have lost to Abbas. Um, I think Sean Strickland would have lost to Abbas if Abbas didn't have such terrible cardio. In his fight against Sean Strickland, he was beating up Sean Strickland in the first round. So I don't think Abbas is terrible, to be honest. He might not be the best, but I mean I don't think he's honestly terrible, to be honest. Um, Let me see. Prithvi, is it Prithvi? Yes, I think I'm starting to get a hold of it. So Prithvi, um, three more to go. Shout out, man. F Chase Hooper. MMA Guru is a biased predictor. He picked DDP purely because he did an interview with him. That's one of the things that maybe I've been looking at. I don't know if I'm going to want interviews because you can't trash people who you have on WhatsApp, dude. Like I would assume that even if they don't talk as much, I would assume they he has DDP on WhatsApp, and obviously even if he's like, no, I know this is what you do, this is your channel, I'm just making content, there's nothing serious. But imagine me trashing Cody Brandage and I have him on WhatsApp, like it wouldn't work, right? So maybe I should even be trying to get interviews, or maybe get interviews with people out within the sport but not fighters themselves, like maybe for example coaches, announcers. Maybe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actively try to look for fighter interviews because I think it alters how you break down fights. But nonetheless, for me, at the very least, DDP is from South Africa. People probably might have thought I'm bitter or whatever the case is for not picking him. And I said, I'm not. It's not bad. I just think Hamza is quite literally significantly better, and clearly I was right. Um, FJ's Hooper DDP was a bad pick in hindsight because why would you pick the victim to survive against the dangerous finisher? Yeah, that's crazy, and especially because DDP. Well, I would have been a little bit more cautious if I felt like DDP respected the level of threat that he was about to face. But hearing what his coaches had to say about Hamza Chimaev made me feel like, oh, okay, like they are going to get beaten up. Because the logic to say, especially because I know certain South Africans' mindset, and I knew they didn't understand what they were going up against. Purely because of the experiences and interactions I've had with a specific group of people. I was like, these people are thinking it's going to. It's kind of like the white genocide in South Africa. I hate to use that example. When you look at statistics, there's nothing there. And even if you show this to them, they're going to be like, well, the statistics are doctored. That these are not the accurate statistics. They've been like, there's no way to convince them that they're wrong, right? I'm not talking about anyone in particular. I'm just saying there's a group of people who who will believe what they want to believe, even if you show them facts on like show them facts, they are going to dispute them and say no, these are not correct ones. But like dude, like what do you want? Like because there's nothing else. But anyway, I knew going in that they were going to be horribly wrong. Because there's this mindset of I'm right and I know I'm right. I don't need facts to show you I'm right. That's how it works. Prithvi, my picks are Suyang Yu, Zhu, Sterling, Zhang, and let me see. My picks are Su Young, Zhu, Sterling, Zhang. Okay, and those could definitely hit. FJ Super, FJ Super, that's a hit. Yeah, I think that's a hit, man. Um, FJ Super, Zoo worries me. Me too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, I'm very worried about that. I think you should have parlayed Yiza. Did you parlay Yiza? Or is it Zoo? Yeah, you said Zoo, not Yiza. I think maybe you should have parlayed Yiza. Um, Michael Vezi. Michelle's downfall must be studied. Wow. FJ Super. Hubert looks yo. Are you for? I didn't see him. I didn't see him. Prithvi. Ahad, I agree. Let's see. Shoshan McGee. Everything worries me. That this sport. I mean, I hear you, my guy. I hear you. I hear you. This sport is crazy, man. I mean, Doc has just won. Even though I called it, it's still honestly shocking. Prithvi, Chase Hooper didn't goon, you know. That's contrary to what Sean O'Malley said. He said the gooning equals to low fighting ability. I don't know. And if we take Sean O'Malley's word for it, I think he gooned a little bit too much. FJ Super, Rongzu has improved his takedown defense, so he should piece up Herbert on the feed with a dicey third round because of Herbert's pressure. I hope so, man. Plus, I do think that what do you call him? Hubbard is a little bit slower. He was never that great even in his prime, so I'm just hoping that Rongzu doesn't get exposed, to be honest. Um, Shawshot McGee, Chase, and the dancing man are there too. Who's the dancing man, by the way? You mean Michelle Pereira, FJ Super, Chase the Guna F. Still crazy to me that your name is FJ Super. I also realized that YouTube is now hiding your comments, like purely because of the name, because of your name. Like I have to go to new comments and remove filters in order to read your name, which is kind of crazy. I'm Shashat McGee. How about via KO at this point? Don't say that, man. I need Ronsu to win. Michelle Pereira actually effed up everything for me. I thought that there was a possibility for a clean sweep. Even though, I mean, there are tricky fights still up ahead, I will have to take every win that I can get. FJ Swoop, I can't believe Michelle lost to a can. You gotta be, you gotta be clueless to pick Dorcas McHale. I predicted the upset though. I predicted the upset. I'm not gonna lie, and I think my analysis will correspond with the breakdown. If you watch the breakdown, I think I called it. F. Chase Hooper, you gotta have zero knowledge of the sport to pick that guy because he's a grappler. What? F. Chase Hooper, pick him by KO. Oh, okay. Okay, I understand that one. Treasure McGee, how did he get KO'd by Doc? I'm still wondering, to be honest. I'll respond to you guys, but man, Austin Harbor looks huge, man. He looks huge. I think I wasted a lot of time trying to check my prediction on Kyle Dawkins versus Michel Pereira. I don't like how competitive this fight is early.
I think he's a much faster striker, a little bit more dynamic. But we've so much been covered in there with the likes of Alexander Hernandez and make it a very, very close, competitive fight.
He makes it. Gritty. A lot of guys do, can look really good in a smooth, pretty fight. Not that Rongju necessarily needs that. He showed that last time out.
Why is this network doing this, dude? Like, oh, it's during the day.
Dynamic, explosive, just like Rongju.
Like, when the network does this, it's hard for me to have a proper call of who won the fight because it keeps on pausing and then it moves forward to where the stream is, and I didn't see certain parts of the fight.
Those leg kicks from Rongju are one of his best weapons. He doesn't.
Oh, that was a good punch. Overhand. No, stream, why are you doing this? Oh my god. The stream is so bad, man. Ah, man. My stream is acting up, guys. Prithvi. Yes, it's Prithvi. You're all good. Prithvi. Okay, shout out, man. I don't mind. Okay, cool. Shout out McGee. His ex-wife is happy as hell right now. You mean Michelle Pereira's ex-wife? Um, Dark Soul. Prithvi. By my UFC. I can't read your language, guys. Hopefully, Mike Vezi. How bad is Michelle Oleszejczyk losing to this guy? I mean, okay, it clearly seems like he was terrible, but it seems like he improved. Um, I feel like I'm rambling during a fight, but my network is horrible at this point, man. There's nothing I can do. Like the network is just I'm going to see bits and pieces of this whole thing. It turns out because it just decided it's not working. So yeah, um, this sucks, man. Um, Shot McGee. Okay, let me try to fix my stream. Shot McGee, dude pulled out the one shot power out of nowhere. Or Michelle Pereira is cooked big time. Yeah, it seems like this is the trend with Michelle Pereira. Either he KOs you, or you can have him in a bad position, or you can finish him actually, not just a bad position, but you can potentially finish him. As it seems, because it just seems like if he doesn't finish you, then you're in trouble. Ah, man. Ah. Ah. My stream is so bad, man. Oh my goodness. So Austin Harvard has top position. I don't know, guys. Who won that round, guys? I didn't see anything. I Prithvi, Dark Souls, yes, bro. My college is off today, also, so I'm free today. Yeah, I thought the same thing. I thought maybe you were busy during the day or something like that. Maybe work or school or something. I guess that's right. F Chase Hooper, Abbas might lose to Pfeiffer if he didn't finish this version of Herrera. I mean, I guess we'll see. I also don't rate Piper that much. I guess I'll see when I analyze the fights though. FJ's Hooper, Piper kinda sucks though. I agree. FJ Super, um, Ploddy overhand merchant. I agree, man. He's not that great. Prithvi, DDP versus Kamshar. Oh wow. FJ Super, DDP. Man, I feel like I didn't see that round, but oh, okay. Let's go, Rongzu. Of course. Come on, Rongzu. Okay, he's standing up. He's standing up.
Ever trying to pull the hips of Ronju?
He's got that leg tied up, so the switch ain't gonna work.
Are we going to try to sub over these legs here?
It's not making work here, though. Others are going to trade him off the fence. Takes his left arm, can't throw it.
Whew, I was worried. But man, it's getting close. Although, I mean, Harvard is getting these takedowns, but it doesn't seem like he's doing anything with it. So it's just a change of position. It's a takedown, but it's a change of position. It just feels like Zhu is doing a lot better on the feet. And based on how this round is looking, I assume the first round looked more or less the same thing. Hubbard maybe landing one or two good shots, but maybe Zhu doing a little bit better. Um, although I didn't see the first round because of course, as I'm speaking, the network does what it does best.
We're doing a really nice job of mixing up his targets. He's just at a speed disadvantage, and Wang Zhu's able to maintain the range that he wants.
Well, this is perfect for Ron Zhu because he's putting Hubbard on the back foot. Hubbard is the wrestler. He must be the one going forward. So this is really nice.
I'll respond to all the comments, man. As I always do. I was just behind because I was looking for something else instead of reading comments.
Mexican fighting spirit is around the corner. Get everything you need for another incredible Noche UFC on Mexican Independence Day, September 13th. With the Noche UFC collection now available at UFCstore.com. Scan the code on your screen to start shopping now. Some Ron Zhu for some big counter strikes. Seems to have slowed down on the leg kicks though in round two. He's only landed a couple.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go back to that. That was working really well. He's going to slow down the movement of Austin Hubbard as well as the fight progresses.
Hubbard's opponent keeps asking for the overhand right.
Goes there, that left arm in round two. He's always kind of reaching out with it.
Wow, that was a good shot.
He's got to time it though.
Just fine and fired back. Significant strikes around by round. Hubbard edging them here round two. His corner was asking for a shot. Able to get it to the ground with 30 to go in the round.
One kick jab into the body. He's looking to set up.
I don't know. I feel like Zhu won this round. The fight was competitive on the feet, but I think Zhu was doing better. Hubbard got one takedown, didn't do much with it, so I think definitely Zhu took this round. DDP, Shoshat McGee. Oh my goodness. Shoshat McGee. Round one, Piper is a killer. Round two, Headhunter. Round three, Survivor. I don't think Piper is that great, to be honest. Chase Hooper. I can't believe Rened the dog has got a fluke KO in one. Wow. Betting on that shit is a lottery ticket. I wonder who got it. I generally do. Joshua McGee, cook my parlay. I'm sorry, my guy. Chase Hooper. Guys, I'm ahead. The fight has started. Okay, hopefully. Where did you go? Are you still on the stream? F Chase Hooper. Zhu is worried about the takedown, I think. But he's fighting really well, at the very least in the second round. I'm privy. Yes, it just started. Okay. F Chase Hooper. Chinese crowd seemed hostile to Su Yang, but the American damn, they might have major beef with South Korea. I think someone mentioned that, and he worried. He actually said they won't let him lose a decision to South Korea, but it happened. F Chase Hooper, or maybe Long Xiao was a fan favorite. I think so. One of the two. Either Long Xiao is a fan favorite, or they truly do beef. F Chase Hooper, Hubbard getting his leg cooked. Okay, I guess that means he was doing good in the first round. FJ Super, he need that takedown there. Okay, but I would assume he won the first round, right? Much like the second round. Um, Privith, first round Zoo, I think. Okay, Prithvi, by the way, Prithvi. FJ Super agreed. Okay, Prithvi, he didn't do much with the takedowns. Okay.
Got himself to the UFC.
FJ Super, yeah, but Rongzu got right back up. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. FJ Super, Rongzu was getting subbed by Cans on the regional scene. That's why I had Padilla by sub, but he really seemed to have improved his takedown defense and get ups. Yeah, good call. Prithvi, another takedown. Yeah, but he didn't do much with it, and he's fighting really well in the. Man, you need to watch this fight because this is how I. This allows me to absorb information. As I always say, it helps me during my breakdowns.
Tipped his head there. Rongju tried to find an uppercut.
Because if I don't watch this, then I'm going to have a bad call about Rongzhu in the future.
The pace for the final 3
And
minutes.
Austin Harvard.
Rongju, a nice right. Down there was actually a shot.
Wow, Rongzhu has been defending these takedowns really well. Okay, Rongzhu is winning, man. He's taking the third round very clearly. Wow. Now he's taking the third round very clearly, and it doesn't seem like he's slowing down.
Domination from Rongju. Another shot from too far out for Hubbard.
Oh, man. Harvard has a chin, my guy.
Coaches at Valley Flow asking Austin to
Oh,
push the pace, but
man, Rongzhu is looking good in the third round.
Rongju just really struggling to find his entrance
He's not going to get that takedown. He got it in round one. Pace has slowed a little bit for both men here. Rongju with a nice good takedown. Gets the uppercut through there. Scores again.
Wow, Rongzhu is fighting really well, man. Avoiding getting hit, defending the takedowns like.
The striking numbers are similar, but Rongju has by far landed the more damaging and
Wow,
significant
man.
strikes.
Yeah, the more show stealing punches. Big uppercut earlier. He really digs his heels into the canvas and lets loose. Really.
Let's go, let's go. Okay, he didn't drop him there, but it looks bad. Oh, and Harvard has a chin, or Rongzhu doesn't have that much knockout power.
At the end of each of the first 2 rounds, we'll see what he does in the final minute here.
Oh, Rongzhu fights really well, man. Wow, Rongzhu looks good. What a performance, man. What a performance. Like, he's beating him up like he's not on his level. And Austin Harvard has a lot of UFC experience, and this guy is just beating him up like, dude, like, you don't deserve to be in here with me. Amazing fight. Amazing performance by Rongzhu, man. That was incredible. Wow. That was an incredible performance. FJ Super, if this was his debut, I'd have Hubbard winning. Why? Oh, yeah. Because his takedown was not that great. Okay, now I get it. I'm Privy. but he's still getting outstriked. Yeah, very badly. F Chase Hooper, he needs to get the back position and threaten rear naked chokes, and that didn't happen. F Chase Hooper, Rongzu seem to have lost respect for the takedown threat. Yeah, he was fighting really well in the second and third round. Prithvi, should I cash out? I'm still getting the 3 times at the moment. I mean, I always say, are you prepared to lose it? If you're prepared to lose, then go all in. If not, then I mean, cash out. I mean, it's up to you. Are you prepared to lose it? Right? That's the question. Um, F. Chase Hooper. I like Rongzu. He had a fight of the year contender against Cody Steele. What an absolute war that was. Yeah, man, it was an amazing performance. I'm not gonna lie. FJ Sweeper 2-0 Rongzu. Okay, I'm willing to accept that. Round two and round three, definitely.
29-28 and 29-28, all for your winner by unanimous decision from Sichuan, China.
Let's go, Rongzu. Prithvi, should I bet on Sergey?
I'm here with the winner, Rob Ju.
You know what?
Congratulations, a beautiful performance. It seemed the game plan was to
There's slight possibility Sergey might pull a Michel Pereira, but in all honesty, I do have a little bit more confidence in Sergey Pavlovich than I did in Michel Pereira. Still a risky pick though. But I think Sergey loses this one. He needs to be cut from the UFC, man. You can't like it. honestly still baffles me how Waldo Cortez Acosta is on the verge of being in a title eliminator bout. Like I'm short circuiting just thinking about it. Shoshat McGee. No, I bet on him so he will lose. Prithvi. After Tupac, big fan Waldo is gonna put hands on Sergey because I picked him to win. I'm wrong all the time. Come on, you're not, man. You are one of the best at predicting among my subscribers. Don't be like that. You've had maybe 2 weeks or maybe 2 or 3 weeks bad, but I mean I think you can come back. There was a season whereby it was bad for me. Um, FJ Super, but in this fight, Rongzu decision as predicted. Yeah, shout out. FJ Super, I can guarantee God a 3-0 win. I mean, he got 130-27. The rest were pretty much um, as expected. So yeah, so far I got one pick wrong. F. Michel Pereira, man. I shouldn't have trusted him. And I called the upset. I don't know why I don't listen to myself. F. Michel Pereira for that. F. Chase Hooper, bro, Rongzu did better than Hernandez. Joe LeGrew, is it Kevin up next? I'm not sure. I would think so though. Dark Souls, Prithvi, go for it. The Sergey is winning. I mean, I think he's winning, but I wouldn't be that confident. Shot McGee, 3-0. Okay. I, but I think there was only 130-27. But I agree though. Chase Hooper, Bona Kavanaugh is in fact up next. what did Lona Kavanaugh do to you, man? Oh my goodness. Charles Johnson worries me, man. I think there are so many fights too. There are so many upsets that could take place on this card. Why are they showing Joshua Van being knocked out? Like, is UFC crazy, man. I'm coming. Looney Kavanaugh. The Looney Tunes. Ooh. It begs a question of my love.
Representing England and part of GB Top Team, Lodi Kavanaugh, one of the brightest prospects in all of MMA, undefeated 9-0, and entering UFC appearance number 3, Karen Bryant, Octagon side. This is a bright prospect. A lot of fight fans think he is championship material in the future.
Absolutely, Brendan. And as you said, he's making the trip over from London, England. He is undefeated. He may not get the boos. We're not hearing him, right? That's because his mom was born in Hong Kong, and the Chinese translation of his name means son of dragon. So he is already 2-0 in the UFC. The Dana White Contender Series signee says his first year in the UFC was, quote, perfect, and he looks to keep that momentum going with a win over Charles Johnson tonight. So when we asked for an assessment of that number 15 flyweight, Loney used the word slippery several times. He recognizes his opponent's movement can be problematic, but training alongside standout featherweight Nathaniel Wood under the tutelage of the great Brad Pickett, he is more than ready to pick up his 10th pro win.
The limit.
Yeah, that's right, Gary. I love watching this guy fight, and this was one of the
FJ Super, I like Kavanaugh, but I find satisfaction in him, in calling him Bona Kavanaugh, because I'm a con. I mean, at least you're self-aware, man. I mean, it's always important to be self-aware. There are a lot of things about myself that I'm like, that's kind of me or weird, you know. Being self-aware is very important. FJ Super, Charles Johnson is an interesting character when you get to know him. What do you mean?
Johnson wants. He's back inside
In
the
what
top
way?
15. He's been ranked as high as 12.
My YouTube just disconnected and connected again. Hopefully it didn't affect anything on your side.
Title shot in this division. Doesn't want
I was sad he lost to
up in the rankings.
Ramazan
Plans to send a message that
Raid
he's on another level and that
Red Metal.
now, not later, Laura.
Yeah, for him, the word activity is key. Activity is really
Nah, dude. Like, so everyone who beats the guy that you pick, why do you think he's on steroids? Why do you call him Red Metal? That's crazy, man. That's insane, man. That dude who got caught middle-handed right in the You must be making this up. Are you serious, dude? I'm sure you're trolling. There's no way. You're lying. They got him with a needle. Dude, did you not hear he got popped? Are you serious? When did this happen? Like, is it something recent or it's like an old thing? Right now. What did you call him? Right metal. Wow. FJ Super. It happened like 2 months ago. Oh shit. So he was on roids when he beat Charles Johnson. That's crazy, man.
Well, his wife was due with their new baby in early September.
Wow.
So he hopes to collect the win and then go home and celebrate that. Charles Johnson.
Man, hopefully my pick is correct, man.
All right, 8 years older than Lonnie Kavanaugh, 3 inches taller, 3 inches in reach for the betting underdog, fighting out of Orlando.
Now I'm worried about my pick.
Here is Joe Martinez.
Elvin Hines got caught too. He's new in the UFC, right? He popped for PEDs. Dark Souls. That haircut. Whose haircut? You mean Charles Johnson's haircut? That's why Denise didn't KO him. Oh, okay, yeah. I think he wasn't he debuting or something like that against Jonathan Denise. Or am I tripping?
At 5'9" tall, he too weighed in 126
Oh, it
pounds.
was his second fight, right? It was his second fight. Dark Souls. He uses his hair as a pillow. I mean, come on, man. Like he doesn't get knocked out that much. Like, or am I wrong? Wow. He uses his hair as a pillow. That's crazy, man.
Perdios is the referee. First on analyst here for this flyweight matchup with a ranking
Whew.
in the top 15 on the line.
Hopefully, Lonnie Kavanaugh does not let me down, man. Charles Johnson is a very tricky guy to deal with,
26 years old. Charles
but
Johnson
the
is
reach
the underdog.
advantage in this particular fight won't be that massive. Let's go! Let's go! Car crash immediately.
Right inside low kick. For Loney Kavanaugh.
Okay.
Takedown attempt.
That car crash lasted for like, I don't know, a couple of seconds.
Opposite stances here is Johnson works from the southpaw position.
Johnson, much taller fighter in this matchup as well.
Oh, these leg kicks are really bad, man. Not to sound like Joe Rogan.
Johnson was 5 hours over the
Ooh.
Pacific Ocean from Los Angeles. They had to turn back.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
No medical issue on the plane.
Wow.
He got here, and I was just thankful.
Johnson doesn't seem like he likes these leg kicks, man. I mean, who wouldn't? But I mean, who would? But still, it just seems like if Kavanaugh keeps on going there, he might TKO him with the leg kicks.
Kavanaugh, he's being very cautious and wisely so.
Shout out to Joe Rogan.
Johnson wrestled very well.
Let's go, man. That one hurt Johnson, man.
Saw the reaction immediately.
Man, Kavanaugh looks incredible, man. Let's go! Head kick.
That was nice. He came with the right kick to try to corral
Wow, man.
skirting out to his
Kavanaugh is fighting really well, man.
Pile Loney Kavanaugh. Yeah, the ice.
Man, Johnson is being made to look like an amateur, man.
Corner of Johnson calling for feints. Saying he's got to twitch and go.
Ooh.
With the win, Loney Kavanaugh, number 15. That's working his way up pretty quick.
Let's go.
Just his third fight in the UFC.
Man, Kavanaugh is fighting really well, man. Am I behind?
Oh, yeah.
was ranked outside the top 10 about 2 months ago. Next in line for a title after some impressive wins.
And let's remember, Charles Johnson knocked out Joshua Van.
Absolutely.
A little bit ago, but just shows you the level of this division. And as you say, things can change quickly. Just rips those kicks.
Man, Kavanaugh is fighting so well, man. Like defensively, his grappling looks amazing. Offensively, he looks sharp, man. The striking wise, even his defense, like, oof.
For the first time, we kind of saw him struggle against a smaller flyweight who was just one click faster than he was.
Yeah, Tamirov hasn't really got the brand value, if you will, the name value, but 19 and 2, a tough out for anybody. Johnson's fought a lot of tough competition, made his debut against Mohamed Makai. I think he's still undefeated.
And that knockout of Josh Van certainly aging like the finest.
Oh, let's go.
Now he's starting to find his
Let's
way.
go, Kavanaugh.
He's fighting a really smart fight, just staying on the outside, not allowing Charles to clinch in any way, picking him apart. When he throws, he's really committed. Definitely throwing some nice.
Oh, let's go, Kavanaugh. Let's go. Wow. Man, Kavanaugh is beating Johnson up.
Loney
This is not a fight, man. He's master classing him. At this point, it feels unfair. At this point, it's like, okay, guys, let's just stop it. I mean, like, nah, come on. Wow, man. Exceptional performance by Kevin Hart, man. Wow. Man, I was on the fence about Kevin Hart, but man, he's making a believer out of me, man. I picked him. My subscribers initially picked Kevin Hart, and then they switched their pick to Johnson. Am I happy with my pick now? This was a masterclass, man. Oh my goodness. Chef's kiss. Beautiful performance, yeah. Privy, another card hit incoming. Let's go. Emperor, we here again. What up, Emperor? Welcome to the stream, man. Lala said hi. Welcome, Lala.
So listen, we got to keep your elbow in, and when you catch that kick, you got to fire down the center. Listen,
wow, that was an incredible performance by Kevin Hart, man. Definitely went to Kevin Hart. The first round went to Kevin Hart. It just feels like as long as Kevin Hart doesn't get tired, it just feels like he's going to knock this guy out, man. He's going to knock out Johnson. Oof. My subscribers had it right, but you know what? The fight is not over yet. Maybe I'm being too confident. But my subscribers had Kevin Hart, and they were like, you know what? Nah, we're going with the other guy. And they went with Johnson.
So some really nice work from Loney Kavanaugh. There's a hard inside low kick. Just misses with that left hook. This one gets through though, connects right on the eye socket. Not bothered Charles Johnson the whole round.
It just feels like Johnson came in here to try and grapple, and because that plan failed, he's forced to strike, and it doesn't seem like he wants to do that. But he's definitely fast. It just feels like Kevin Hart is miles faster.
They're asking Johnson just to up the strike count. So very low. It was kind of low, but Kevin Hart's a problem.
Ooh.
Clean 1-2. Nice.
Man, that was kind of desperate. Man, Kevin Hart is just doing whatever he wants with with Charles Johnson, man. Let's go, Kevin Hart! He cannot unscramble you, my guy. Let's go. Let's go, Kevin Hart. Let's go. Show him. He must stop trying to take you down. Teach him a lesson. Hamza Chimaev him. Let's go. Let's go. Hamza Chimaev him, my guy. He needs to stop. Teach him a lesson. Dude, stop trying to take me down. This is a master class, man. Wow, what a performance, man. What elbow and Bisping? What are you talking about? Bisping sometimes forgets me, man. Like he said, it says things that like, what elbow? Like it didn't even move his head that much. Kevin Hart, don't injure yourself or don't get tired, please. You're performing so good, man. I think the wrestling might have Might have tired out Kavanaugh a little bit.
Alongside Lorosenko and Michael Bisping.
Man, that wrestling slowed down Kavanaugh.
Shanghai Indoor Stadium in Shanghai,
I mean, I
China.
think Kavanaugh's still winning the second round, but
Play between Cage
I'm
Jack
now worried that Johnson might land something that might end the fight.
heavyweight division.
Because I mean, Johnson is still very dangerous,
Between Zhang and Young.
but hopefully Kavanaugh does not gas. And he still looks pretty good, but I'm worried for his defense. Offensively, he still looks good, but it just feels like he's now open because of the wrestling.
The pace of the fight.
Yeah,
Johnson's body there.
Jones is definitely having a better second half of this round. Seems like Malone is slowed down a little. I think maybe those takedowns maybe tired him out a touch.
Shots coming from Kavanaugh.
I mean, Kavanaugh is still winning this fight,
Round two.
but I mean, he slowed down after the wrestling exchanges. So clearly, this is something that Johnson prepared for. Kavanaugh clearly didn't prepare for wrestling. Let's go to the break, man. Um, well, there goes another prospect.
Johnson got through with a good right.
No,
And again,
no, you spoiled it for me.
The UFC, their premier tournament showcasing Asia's top MMA talent, returned last night for the season 4 semifinals. Find out who made the finals for a chance at a UFC contract. It's available now on UFC Fight Pass.
you can hear the corner.
Kavanaugh's out. Charles Johnson steals this moment for himself. Kavanaugh no longer unbeaten. Charles Johnson, the prospect killer, is a player at flyweight.
That's why I said the second half of that round, he was coming back into the fight. We've seen the knockout power before. Kavanaugh on the back foot, beautiful right hook. Catches Loney
And I was so
Kavanaugh.
cocky.
Puts him to
Charles Johnson, winner in 5 of his last 6. And that is a
oh yeah.
Privy, what? What?
Of Charles Johnson was a huge factor here. Loney Kavanaugh with his short left hand, but watch it. Kavanaugh retreated.
You guys were quiet when Kavanaugh was just masterclassing this guy. And now you're sending me well. It's fine. It's fine.
You cannot retreat.
It's
From the pocket with your
fine.
hands low like that.
Wow.
Coming back to the
Such an incredible performance to end like this. I think the grappling exchanges tired out Kavanaugh, and
as well.
unfortunately, and I did say it as the fight was playing out, it was that I was worried about the defense.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Like offensively, Kavanaugh was excellent, but after those grappling exchanges, he slowed down defensively.
Clear from the inner G when we return to Shanghai.
And I said I was worried about Charles landing something. Shit, man. Chase Hooper, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at me, dude? Like, that's not okay. I know I'm not a good winner, but I don't think I'm a bad winner, to be honest. I don't rub it in. Do I rub it in, guys? Probably, maybe a little bit. Well, there goes another prospect. After such a masterclass, the subscribers were right to change their pay. I'm still not going to write off Kavanaugh. I think he was beating the living crap out of Johnson everywhere. Unfortunately, he got tired and Johnson didn't. I think that's the only reason Johnson won is because of cardio. But shout out, man.
Won in October 4th in Las Vegas.
I'm so mad because this was a good pick.
Lex Pineda in a
It's a cardio, and it's not like Kavanaugh was like gassing hard.
his bantamweight belt.
He was just slightly tired, and because of that slight tiredness, it opened up, or rather, it slowed down his defense.
Charles Johnson. Let's make it official with Joe Martinez.
I hate Charles Johnson right now, man.
4 minutes, 35 seconds, round number 2. Your winner by way of knockout, he is the pride of St. Louis, Charles Energy Johnson!
I'm here with the winner, Charles Johnson. Charles, talk about a knockout. You got to be happy with that. I know.
I mean, in my upset predictions, I did say Charles has a high probability of getting the upset, but still.
One of the brightest prospects in the UFC right now.
我想问一下您的现在的心情如何？是不
Anyway,
是很开心？因为
let me
开始的
respond
时
to
候
you
对方
guys.
是
I'm
给
sure
您了一
some of
些
you
压
are
力，
just rubbing it
但
in.
是您还是
Like,
克服了这
Prithvi.
一点，
Prithvi!
一记漂亮的 KO。
You're saying well. There'll come a time when I'm right and you're wrong. When that time comes, I'll do the same thing. Be like, Prithvi, what Prithvi? What were you saying in the Johnson fight? I'm not gonna forget.
Winning the monster are done. Winning the monster are done. Nice work. Translate for the people at home.
He's speaking Chinese.
I know, yeah, but what did he say?
He said that I love China.
China. My name is Charles Johnson. I'm from America. Fight for your dreams. We will rise together. Remember my name.
So this translator doesn't know how to translate Chinese to English.
Your name after that knockout. Let me tell you, sensational. Can't wait to see you again. Congratulations.
这是一记漂亮的 KO， 简直是
This chick doesn't know how to translate, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Johnson.
FJ Super, Charles Johnson by KO. I didn't see coming. FJ Super, I had a hunch though because he KO'd Van. Prithvi, well. That was diabolical. Prithvi. Or isn't Prithvi? Yes, it's Prithvi. Prithvi, I won't forget. And even the emojis, that's diabolical, dude. Like, I don't think I deserve that. Well. Another underdog probably goes defeated in 2025. FJ Super, as predicted. Wow. You guys are ruthless. Prithvi. FJ Super, Johnson pushed a pace. I knew he would lose the first and come back in later round. So, FJ Super, did you pick Johnson? FJ Super, it's time to start facing these prospects, fading these prospects, and start considering the experience for predictions. To be honest, I'm starting to feel that way right now. Prithvi, for real. Dark Soul, very unexpected. Yeah, man, especially because Kevin I was dominating that fight, man. He was beating the living crap out of Johnson. And then after the wrestling exchanges, it went south. Prithvi, shout out, man. Now put the fries in the bag, Kevin. And Kevin I is now going to McDonald's, guys. Like, he's still very good. Like, look at what happened to Joshua Van after he got knocked out by Charles Johnson. I mean, losing to Charles Johnson doesn't mean it's over for you. And once again, Kavanaugh looked better against Johnson than Joshua Van did, in all honesty. It was a lot more competitive with Joshua Van than it was against Kavanaugh, obviously up until the knockout. So Kavanaugh is not going to McDonald's. Stop that. Or Burger King or whatever. Prithvi. Oh yeah, no, I got what you meant, my guy. FJ Super, blood spoke Chinese. You could use the translator as well. Dark Souls, Johnson got that Leon Edwards luck. I mean, clearly for Johnson, lightning hits more than once for Johnson. Um, F. Chase Hooper, Johnson got Fabian Edwards luck too from PFL. Prithvi, well. Ang still got it. He does, man. FJ Super. Fighters who go bald before their fight usually get brutally chinned for some reason. So I have Gage Young by KO. Also, Maheshate has a history of being chinny. I hope so, man. So far, I've gotten 2 fights wrong. Hopefully, that's the only fights I get wrong. Um, Dark Soul. The translator is fine. Like, I mean, like they asked him, what did he say? Like it was like she's like, he spoke Chinese. We know, dude. Like, what does that mean? We know he spoke Chinese. We want you to tell us what he said. What that was one of the craziest things ever. It's like hiring a lawyer and then the judge looking at you or the magistrate looking at you and being like, and then what do you have to say in defense? Like, well, I disagree. Like, we know you disagree, dude. Like, what are you basing your disagreement on? Okay, that's a horrible analogy, but still. I mean, it's not like the translator did any better than I did.
Just a chance he had to take. I'm telling you what, though, guys, we have not seen 50%
Man.
and I've seen it myself.
Dark Soul, the translator's fired, dude, for sure, man. FJ Super translator's good. FJ Super, guys, I wanna go take a shower. I need to refresh for real. Nah, it's cool, man. We'll see you. I think Shawshot McGee has passed out at this point. I haven't seen him say anything, so he's probably sleeping. Dark Soul, yeah. I, I wonder why, but I mean, it's still before the main card, so he'll be back before the main card, so it's cool. FJ Super, should I take a shower break? I feel like I'm committing a crime by taking a shower break during UFC. I think you know what. Wait up until this fight is over immediately. Once it ends, you don't wait. You go so that maybe by the end of the next fight, you'll probably be done. I don't know. These fights normally take 15 minutes, and the breaks in between probably accumulate. Maybe you'll have like 25 minutes, depending if it goes to a decision or not. Um, Zainura Aziz Heshate defeats Gage Young, yes. I don't know. At this point, I've gotten fights wrong. I mean, I don't feel bad about the Kevin pick, to be honest. He was outclassing Charles Johnson up until he wasn't. Those grappling exchanges, I think he shouldn't have wrestled offensively. I think it killed him. But so yeah, I think the Michelle Pereira was the one that I'm mad about. But maybe I don't know. I went with Gage Young. I think he's a little bit better. But Maheshate has a shot at actually getting the upset. I'm not gonna lie to you. Prithvi, I'm also going to take a shower. Okay, what's happening with you and FJ Super? A lot of Saz Didi ish happening on the story. FJ Super, it's already as hell for it's early as hell for a UFC card. Yeah, 100%. FJ Super. It was just like last November, Jan versus Figgy, goated card. And honestly, at that time I don't think I was doing watch alongs, but I remember actually being happy about that. Zainura Azizov, Maheshate defeats Gage Young. I'm not sure. It's possible. I'm not going to say no because I predicted there's a high probability of an upset in this fight. Much like I did in the Pereira fight, much like I did in the Johnson fight. Um, Prithvi, you think Sterling got it? I do, man. Especially because the weight cut was brutal for Ortega. And skill wise, I think Sterling is better, has better training partners. I mean, I always reference the fight between what do you call him, Momzaev Loev and Aljamain Sterling. Those scrambles were really really good. So I think Sterling, skill wise, even on the feet, I think he's better. I think the only advantage I would give to Ortega is the jiu-jitsu, but I don't think he's going to supplant Sterling. So striking or wrestling, I give to Sterling. Just that obviously the age might be an issue. I don't know, but it's not like Ortega has looked fast in his recent fights. Um, F. Chase Hooper, Sterling is a lock. Borderline, I do agree. I would say maybe 51% the risky, purely out of respect to the fact Sterling is a little bit older and Ortega is still young in his prime, so the probability of him showing up is high. FJ Super, bet everything on Sterling. Prithvi, bet. FJ Super, Ortega is compromised, yeah, that's for sure. FJ Super, don't bet on Sig Ortega, who fell in hospital like 2 days ago. Yeah, I thought the fight would be cancelled, to be honest. Man, Maheshate is massive, dude.
Gigantic.
Wow.
Compared to Gage Young.
Maheshate is huge, man. Um, Prithvi, McGee is probably fried as fuck right now. Yeah, that's why he's not even commenting. It's late for him. He's not used to waking up at this time to watch the UFC, so I don't blame him. I would assume he probably dozed off at this point. He's going to wake up and find the UFC has ended. Man, man, Maheshate's size worries me, but it doesn't seem like he knows what. Oh shit, he's fast, man.
Gage Young has got to get away from the fence.
Man, Maheshate is looking good early.
Reach, height.
Gosh, it worries me now.
Nice check from Maheshate.
Gosh, Gage Young, find a knockout, my guy.
Little cut on the left
I'm,
eye.
I'm worried about the size. And Maheshate is fighting really well on top of that. Find a way to get the fight to the crowd. I don't know.
More out from Maheshate. Definitely on.
Shota so far doing a really good job of keeping Gage right at the end of his range.
Let's go!
Great shot.
And Young gets the kick all the way up to the head.
I don't know if that was a slip or a knockdown, but either way, it probably got Gage Young. It probably got Gage Young the round. And if there's no finish, and
Calf kick is really starting to add up as well.
I'm not worried, obviously, especially because of this fight and the Suma Derji fight. I'm honestly worried.
He's so talented.
You've got to think he's feeling a lot of pressure. Didn't go his way on contender. Last time didn't go his way either.
Dark Soul. Okay. Sterling odds is very less too bad. Yeah. I don't understand.
So it's like there's a lot of pressure to deal with there.
I'm not sure, but
Shota's boxing.
I don't know if my stream is okay or not. Low, so I don't know if it's charging right now or. Oh no.
Shota keeps his feet.
I don't know, guys. I'm mostly. I might have to wait for a couple of minutes If it turns off again, I'm going to give it a bit of time to generate a bit of energy, and then we'll go back because it's like quite literally on one. It's on the charger. That's why I need to replace my streaming equipment. Um, what do you guys think? I've been watching the fight. I think it's pretty close. I think the first round, the knockdown might have given Gage Young the round. I think Gage Young should have taken the second round, even though Maheshata was doing. I don't know. It's competitive enough for the judges to give it to Maheshata, but I generally do think that Gage Young should honestly win this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Gosh.
Well, now's the time, as I said. 145 left now. Gage Young is going to close the distance. He's going to throw some hooks. The straight chops.
I mean, Gage Young is minus 1,000, minus 1,050 favorite. That's crazy. I mean, I'm still confident that Gage Young won, but minus 1,000 is insane, man. Like, who has this much confidence in such a close fight? In China, no less. Like, they could easily rob him. Like, you can't be this confident, man. I think Gage Young won the first two rounds, but I mean, minus 1,000 is crazy. And listen to the commentary. The commentary is insane, to be honest. Because I agree with the odds. I think the odds are correctly reflect the fight. Like, and Gage Young was the underdog, if I'm not mistaken, coming into this fight. Or unless if the odds changed. I think Gage Young is up 2 rounds, to be honest.
Position, a throw attempt for Maheshata. Really tough fight to call on the live betting odds. Young is a minus 1050 favorite. Maheshata had his moments.
Let me respond to your comments.
These two, but who won the fight between Gage Young and Maheshata? We will find out when we come back.
Ortega is compromised. I agree. FJ Super. Don't bet on Mystic Ortega. Yeah, I'm with you there. Okay, previous McGee's probably fried as fuck right now. Dark Souls Sterling odds is less than is very less to bet. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. I don't bet. FJ Super. Any juicy props? FJ Super, who likes I'm Sterling by TKO? I don't. Maybe because of the weight cut. I'm not sure though. Um, Priv Prithvi, Dark Soul. I have added him on my parlay. I'm getting 4.2 4.22 times. Okay. FJ Super. Is it Sterling by KO plus 650? Potentially, and it is possible. It could happen. Dark Souls. Oh, nice. I got Kevin, Sergey Sterling, Zhang. Okay, that's pretty decent. Um, Prithvi. Yo, why can't I super chat you? Got nearly